discounts till the time you
Are
have
we
a stage.
closing this deal here now? Okay, speaking of the deals, I mean, I would love to tap into the commercial part of things. Like, I hear a lot of, like, we spoke about efficiency, faster, the processes. Everyone is thinking, like, how things will improve by coding, by data, by all of the topics that we discuss. Tara, for you, does that create more commercial value for our industry? Or does it risk putting pressure on the value of creative and event services?
To be honest, it's both. And it all depends on our industry's reaction. And I want to be very clear in this because it's important for our future when it comes to how we can bring the commercial value to our cost. Because this is the future. We're utilizing AI and we're costing things. Now, it's making us faster, better, every word that you have said. But if we connect our commercial values to reduction of cost, then we will be training our clients towards a new behavior that AI is associated with cheap. And we're not cheap. Our companies are investing very heavily in training, in platforms, in AI tools. All of these should not bring the cost into a very cheap level. It should be very balanced, where we can stabilize our cost and commercial values that we're proposing to our clients, and not to be associated towards cheap because it's faster. And when we create any kind of scaling in my company at 9 Yards, when it comes to growth and the lens of costing and commercial values, it's very important for us to have, I always tell my team, just put this in your background. AI, if it makes us cheap, that means we are utilizing bad AI. If it makes us sharper, faster, with more value that we're giving to our clients, then we are using good AI. And this is how we have to look at our costs that we provide our clients, and not to go cheap, because there's so many hidden costs that you and me in a normal operation level we don't look at. But my CFO comes in and he goes like, so many training in AI, and we need to look at these costs so we cannot go cheap and create a sector in the future that's associated to low cost. And that's what I want everybody to look at in the future.
Right, amazing. I think we are at the end of the session, but I still have a question for my panelists here to close with. And I would like to also highlight the fact that the UAE and the GCC in general are using AI heavily. The UAE government actually is encouraging everyone to use AI tools, giving them a lot of tools and ways and courses across government entities and outside of that as well. So there is a lot of encouragement for using AI within the UAE. And if I bring this idea to our industry and thinking about the future of things, and I'm gonna ask Georgia to start with you, and then we can go the other way around. Yeah. If you were having this conversation again in 3 years, right? What is one change you expect AI to have made to the events industry in the GCC?
It's a hard one. It is. I feel like I need more time than I have. My answer is probably not a nice one. I think it's more to do with internal office teams than it is to do with my site teams. But I think there is a risk that AI is going to take some job roles. There are admin jobs that are, even when I was a newbie, that I used to do that physically do not need to be done by anyone anymore. They can be done by the systems that we have set up. So in 3 years' time, do I see teams being a bit smaller because of that? Yes. I just hope that the people that do those roles can use that tool to grow themselves, to be able to take roles that AI can take.
Particular areas.
And I think that's my main best answer now.
I think what I would like to see is perhaps more empowerment, because to the point, there will be leaner teams, that's a given. But what history has taught us is when there's more entrants, when teams get leaner, meaner, it doesn't really reduce the share of the pie. It actually expands the town. We just go through history. Anytime that happened, industrialization, yes, for some time in the gestation period, it felt like we're losing more than. Over a period of time, you have the ability to take on more. We will get into a future where it's going to be a 3 people billion. But that's not going to be the only enterprise. It's going to be like 15 such enterprises. So I think that's the future that I'm hoping, and I'm hoping because the trends point in that direction. So I'm excited to see that happen.
Great.
Let's see, in 3 years' time, I want the events company to make so much money that they can put everybody on a plane to go to either Maldives or Rome or Bali and have a 2-day session that is fully focused on things that matter, and that's what I won't expect anything less than that in 3 years.
Nothing.
We have to dream.
Right, so maybe we'll wait for the Maldives trip and we go and have those 2 days to dream there. And hey, it brings more creativity when you're in a relaxed beach place sometimes.
How can I top up this?
Right. No, what is your best part time? I have to say.
3 years though it looks very short, but I think the technology is very fast. So I will be looking and see some changes. There's some rising of customizations. It will come very soon. We will see new titles happening. It is going to affect our mechanical or the mechanics of our industry, but not our existence, because I know that the industry sometimes fear from this future. It's not gonna actually it's gonna enhance our existence if we manage to be as fast. And I would say we are living in a country that's allowing all of this. So just embrace it and get ready. Bottom up, the future is very happy. Just look at it from this side.
Great, amazing. I think we had very different views from all the great panels that we have. We discussed, just to conclude, how we make things faster, commercially make sense, the human interactions, the data part of things, and looking forward to spend more time in Rome or on the beach, as Walid said. I hope it was enjoyable and useful, and you had a great time. And I would like to thank everyone and my